Oh, brother.
Giving him notice every step of the way. Every step of the way. They give us that.
He smiles. Mr. Kevin, good. Thinking about eating this cake makes me hungry.
When do you guys want to do a group picture right now?
This is a story about a Cassadaga farm girl who in 1972 gave the legal profession a whirl. She and Tom in Jamestown wanted to settle, and she had just been laid off at Old Royal Metal. She had baled hay and milked cows on her parents' farm and still managed to acquire class and a certain amount of charm. And here's a secret I don't know I should say. Her first name is Annette. Her second is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I've often wondered, why would her parents name her so? Subdued, but still pretty foxy. And a friend whose name became Pulitzer, first name was Roxy. In any event, she was hired as a secretary by Sharp and Cadwell. Sid Hughes was there too, but he couldn't hear well. You won't believe that she was then very shy, hardly said a word, and no one knew why. She was competent and smart, and also very pretty, but she seemed to be cowed by life in the big city. And then suddenly, like St. Paul on the road to Damascus,
Oh, there we go.
she was transformed into a wisecracking smartass. No one knows how or why it occurred, but she no longer was so shy and no longer demurred. When I was coming to Jamestown, I spoke with her on the phone. I hadn't met her. To her, I was largely unknown. So I was surprised to hear her say, with obvious good cheer, "Oh, Mr. Idzik, we're reviewing our Polish jokes for when you get here." Well, that is different, I thought. It surprised me a lot. But at least she called me Mr. and said Polish instead of Polak. That was 39 years ago. She was just 31. I wasn't sure if working in Jamestown was going to be fun, but my fears were allayed and my thoughts quickly changed as I worked with her and Janet and the rest of the gang. The Gold Dust twins, they then called Janet and Annette, and they attracted many a male, that you can bet. Roger White, Gary Creighton, and Lucian Lodestro. I had to do that to make it rhyme. Lucian Lodestro, all love to get warmed by their friendly gold dust glow. And often when Janet and Annette were in a bit of a funk, they were cheered up by their old pal, Victor Monk.
Had the most beautiful
Oh
blue
my
eyes.
God, how cute was that?
Funny.
And Annette was found attractive by one certain young feller, a Buffalo associate by the name of Brian Keller, who was assigned here in 1979 for a fortnight or so, and was thoroughly smitten from the head to the toe. He was a sick puppy. He followed her around. But you know, Tom, she firmly held her ground. She didn't flirt. She gave him no hope, even though he was handsome and not really a dope. That might have been because between you and me, he was at least 5 or 6 years younger than she. And then there's the truly scandalous story about her being seen coming out of the men's lavatory at a Phillips Lyle Buffalo Christmas event. No one knows why into the men's room she went. But Greg's camera caught her to prove beyond doubt, just as she, all giggly and smiled, was seen coming out. So Annette, we all wish you the best. Relax, enjoy, and get lots of rest. We will miss you, that is certainly so, and we're certainly sorry to see you go. You've always done your best, you've never been lax, and for each of us, you've always had our backs. You've always covered, helped, worked longer hours, not just from your plate, but often from ours. Yes, we will miss you, fine Cassadaga lass, and your friendship, your charm, and your undeniable class.
Very good.
So a lot of that didn't mean anything to a lot of people.
Yeah. Annette comes back.
Then I've got a postscript. Script, not script. And finally, thank you for caring for my puffin print. My puffin print, which you have had on your wall since my retirement. But I've just moved to a home with fewer picture walls, and I have too many things to hang in the halls. So I give you the puffins. I give the puffins to you in gratitude sincere for the typing you've done for me these past 6 years. I make it as an additional gift from all of us here.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is a beautiful.
So how'd I do?
Good job.
Really good.
I wasn't expecting anything less. I just, it's a.